Good morning, children, or good day, everybody, depending on what time you are watching this video. Today I'm going to do a review of our previous classes, and then I'm hoping that at the end of this video, you all will be able to develop, you know, what I am going to do in this video. Please, if you follow each and every step of this video, I am very sure that you will be able to do exactly what I have done. So in this video, we are going to be needing a few things. Now, number one, you would need, let me put on, you would need you will need a phone aside your laptop that you are going to be using to work. You will need a phone that you can use to test your app that you have created, because one thing about coding is that you don't have to finish your code before testing what you have done. While you are coding, you need to check what you are doing to be sure that you are doing the right thing. So the first thing you will need in this video, like I said, you need a phone. Another thing is you need to download a few pictures. Now, part of the pictures that you're going to download is you download pictures of different shoes. Let's say a minimum of 3. So I will just type, so this is how to download shoe. You can use your Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. I am using Google Chrome. Then you type shoes. Shoes. Because we are trying to build an e-commerce site and an e-commerce mobile app, and on that app I want us to sell different shoes. So I like this, so I am just going to download this particular image. So I will save this to my computer. Let me save this to desktop as shoe 1, shoe 5. Let me call it shoe 5 because I have some shoes already. Then the next one, I like this. I'll download this. I'll save this to my computer as well. I'll say shoe 6. No, I don't want this. Okay, yeah. So do I like this shoe? No. Let me get another one. I don't like this copy shoe. Okay, I think I like this. So I can quickly save this to still loading. So I'll just save this save image. So this is the second shoe that I am downloading. 7. Then the last one. I think I like this shoe too. I'll just download this shoe. Save shoe. Shoe 8. So all these shoes are already saved in my desktop computer. You can save yours in picture, you can save yours in picture folder, you can save yours in document folder, you can save it on desktop, depending on where you can easily get it. So now I'm back to my Kodular. Now I'm going to start from a new screen because I want us to be at the same page. So I'm going to start all over. Like I said, I'm doing a recap, like I'm reviewing the class, like some of what we have done before. So I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm sure that some of you have gone past what I'm going to do, but it's all right. You don't have to start from the beginning. You can just watch this video. Once you get to the level where you stopped last week, you can continue from there. So I just click create new video, new app. I click create app. This is what I clicked. So, and then when I click that, this is what I have. Now these are the projects that I have been doing. You can see buy well to buy well for buy well. So I can even choose to, you know, create a new project. I just create a new project. Now let me just call it buy Well, 5. So I'm not going to create another one again. This is the one we're going to work on till we finish this our 6 weeks program. So I don't want to name the package. I don't want to do anything. I'll just click finish. So my okay. So this is my work area. So the first thing I want to do is to drag a few buttons to my first screen here. So this is screen 1. You can see this is my first screen. So if you launch to my app, the first thing you are going to see is this is the first screen you are going to see. So my first screen, I want to bring some buttons to my first screen. Now I've added button 1. I can add another button 2. I want to add another button 3, and then button 4. So now for my e-commerce mobile app, I only want to sell 4 categories of items. 1, I want to sell shoes. 2, I want to sell bags. 3, I want to sell books, and then 4, I want to sell shirts. So now these are the buttons. I'm going to use each of these buttons. This is going to represent shoe. This button is going to represent shirts. This button is going to represent bags, and this button is going to represent books. So now look at the way it's looking on my screen. I don't really like it this way. I want it to spread across my screen. So I can, okay, at the top of each button, I can add image. Okay, so I can put an image at the top here. I have an image here. I can put another image here. I have an image here. I can put another image here. I have another image here. I can put another image here. I have another image. So this button represents, this image is standing for this button. But just watch what I am going to do right now. So now this first image, I want it to spread across my screen. So this is how I can do that. I would come to the height here. Okay, I would make the height to fill to parent, and then the width. I'll make the width to also fit to parent. Now you can see that this has filled to parent. Same thing for this button. I want the button only the width to fill to parent. So this image and this button, they represent the same thing. Now for this button, let me quickly change it. I'll scroll down here where you have text for button. I'll scroll down here. I'll change it to shoes. Okay. Now I'll come back to this image. Now this is the image. I want to insert an image for it so that I can move to the next thing. I'll come to where we have picture here. I'll select this upload button. Don't forget, for this image here, I've selected this image. This is the image. I want to upload an image. So I'll click upload an image here. Then to bring me here, I'll just click upload assets. Then I can go to desktop. That was where I saved all the images that I downloaded. So I'll look for the shoe, that particular shoe that I want to use the first shoe that I downloaded, shoe 5. Okay, so I have it. So I'll just close this. Once I click here, you will see the shoe here. So you can see my shoe is showing, and then you can see this right up as well is showing. That's fantastic. So I'm going to do that again for this one. I'll click on this image. Then I want to make it fill to part. I'll go to the height, fit to part, and then the width, I would also say fit to part. But for this text here, I would only make the width to fit to part, fit to part. Then I can scroll down. Then here, text, I would erase this and change it to shirts. Okay. So I've done that. Once you click, I'm going to change to shirts. Okay, so I need to put image of shirts here, but I've not downloaded shirts. So I can come to my browser here and quickly download shirts. So I'll just type shirts. But please, I think it's better that you download all the image you need first before you start work. I think I omitted that. But please try to download all the images that you need before you start to work. So I have saved, so I'll call it shirts. Then I'll click save. So that has been downloaded. So I'm going to go back to my app. So now I want to upload the image for shirts here. So I'll click on the image, then I'll go to where I have picture here. I'll click on upload file, then I'll click upload assets. Don't forget to click upload assets. Then I'll look for the shirts where I save the shirts. Looking for the shirts. I'm looking for my shirts that I just downloaded. Okay, so this is it here. Okay, so it's up. You can see uploading shirts to the Kodular server. Still uploading. Has completed uploading. Let me see. Let me confirm if it actually. Let me do the second time because I'm not sure it's uploaded. Okay, so you can see I'm trying to upload the second time, but it says request to save shirt JPEG. It says the shirt is already saved on this system, so I'll just click cancel and then I'll cancel this. So the next thing is once I go to my picture here, I'll just click on this tiny arrow here. Then I'll find the shirts. I'll just click on the shirts. Once you click out, you can see my shirt is there already. I'll do the same thing for here. Okay, I've not downloaded the image for bags. So I'll just type school bags. In your own case, make sure you have downloaded all the images you need before you start to code. But still, I want to use this image. So I'll just click on this image. So it's loading. Image is loading. Okay, I don't like this image. It's not really sharp. Let me use a sharper one. Okay, so this is better. So I'll just save this image. I'll save it and then I'll call it bags. Then I'll say save. So I've downloaded this. So let me just download the other one so that I know I'm done. Instead of books, I think do um we should do let's do laptops. Let's do laptops. Pick on images here. Okay, so good. I can just choose this first option here. Yeah, I think this is okay. Please always wait for your image to complete downloading. If you allow it to download completely, to load completely, you save it, the image will be very sharp. So, laptops. So I've downloaded laptops, I've downloaded bags. So I'm back to Kodular. This is my Kodular area. I'm back to Kodular. So the next thing is I want to insert the image for bag. So I'll click on this image. Don't forget, we always need to make the height to fit to part and then the width to also fit to part. And then I'll go to image here. Okay, I need to upload the bag first. I'll go to assets and then we'll search for the bags. Yeah, so we have the bags here. So I'll open this. I'll click open. This will download. You can see uploading bag to Kodular server. Yes, that is uploaded. When it's completed uploading, you cancel this. Then you go back to the work area here. You select bags. Then you are fine. Then this text button here as well. This text button here, you can make the width to shoot to parts. And then okay, so we're having a problem here. the images are really not coming out nicely. But we'll do something about it. I'll tell you what to do. The text. So this we need to change this to bags. So once you click on this text, you scroll down and then you change this to um, bags. Okay. Then the last one here, you click on the image. Don't forget the same process. Make it fit to part. You go to fit to part. Then click on the image here, upload image rather. Search for where the image is. So what we're trying to upload right now is laptops, right? So good. So let's just search for the laptop that we just downloaded, the image of the laptop that we just downloaded. I think it should be up. Letter L. It's usually in alphabetical order. I'm looking for letter L. Okay, let me just type search for laptop. So good. It's saying uploading laptops. Kodular. It has completed uploading. You can see here it has completely uploaded. I'll cancel this. I'll come to this tiny arrow here. I'll go and select laptop. And then you can see then for this text area, you can make the way to fit to parts. And then you select text, you change it to laptops. Good. Okay, so let's make this capital letter the L, laptops. So this is my home screen, but I'm having issues with this image. Um, I'm having issues with this image. Let's see if we can reduce the height of the image. Maybe we can make it 15. Uh, no, still not coming out well. Um, what should we do? Okay, let me make it a 50 parts. Shirts. This is also not coming out nicely. This image not coming out nicely. Let me do 15. Let's see. Okay, instead of 15, let me do for 50. Okay, I think we need to insert another image in order for us to get something more 70. Let's see what we would achieve. Okay, so I think so. You can see the image for bag is showing properly. The image for shirt and shoes are not showing properly. So I think I need to download another image for shoes. So let me just type shoes. Let's see if we can use it. Let's try this. I think this will come out better. So let's try this. So I'm downloading this image, saving this image to my system. Then the other one is shirts. Children shirts. You can download any variety of shirts that you like. Does not necessarily have to be the same thing. It does not have to be the same thing what I am doing. You can download the different shirts. Not looking for something that can fit nicely into my. Okay, so let me use this. I don't like that. Okay, let me use this. I think I like this. So I'll just say save image. shirts. So I'm back to Kodular. Shoes. I'll just go back to image. I'll go and upload the new one that I just downloaded. I'm searching for the new images that I just downloaded for shoes. Okay, so this is what I downloaded. Uploading. Okay, so you can see that this has uploaded. So I can just come here and select yes. Okay, so this other one, the same thing. Let me go and upload the shoes that are the shirts. The ones I just downloaded. Okay, so this is it here. So you can see it has completely uploaded or it has uploaded completely, whichever ways. I'll come here, tiny arrow here. I'll select my shirts. I've not selected it. Select my shirts. Good. So you can see this is my screen one. So once you log into my mobile um, e-commerce app, this is the first thing you will see. So on my app, what I want to sell is shoes, shirts, bags, and laptops. So the way I'm building this is once you get to my home screen, if what you are interested in buying is shoes, once you click on this, once you click on shoes, it will link you to the page where I have shoes. It will link you to the place where I have varieties of shoes. So the next thing I want to do right now is to create the second screen. Now, this second screen is going to contain several shoes. So once you click on this or you click on this, it will take you to that page. So you see different shoes and their prices. So you can select the one you want. If you want to buy Adidas, if you want to buy Nike, if you want to buy a corporate shoe, once you click on this, it will take you to that page where I have all the shoes, and then it will show you different prices and different types of shoes, and you can select from them. So in this class, I am going to create the page. I'm going to create the page for shoes, and then I'm going to link these pages, these shoes, with that page. Then after I have done that, you follow through, you do the same thing. Then you will be the one to do the ones for shirts, for bags, and then for laptops for me, just the way I have done the ones for shoes. Do you understand, guys? Good. So now we want to create another screen. This is my first screen. So I want to create a new screen right now. And then the new screen, I'm going to now listen, guys. Another thing is from this all components, you can see different images. You can see image button one, image. So you can see image one button one, image two button two, image three button three. I really don't like it that way. So I want to rename them so that I can easily identify them so that I don't get confused. So this image one, it represents shoe. So I'll come here. I'll just call it shoe. I'll call it shoe image so that I will be able to identify it. So this one, I'll click here. So I want to rename this. I'll come to this pencil icon. I'll click it. Then I'll say button image. Sorry, shoe button. Shoe button. So once I see this, I know that this is the image. This is the image for shoe. When I see this, I know this is the button for shoe. Don't worry, it will be clearer to you when we go deep into this class. I'm going to rename this to this second image represents shirt. So I'll click this. I'll say shirt image. Shirt image. And then I'll come to this button too. I'll call it image button. Sorry, shirt button. The next thing, I'll click on this image 3, I'll rename it. I'll say bag image. It's so that I can, this is not really necessary, but it's better so that you don't get confused, you can identify. Then this third button for is for bag button. Bag button. This image 4, you can rename it and say laptop image. Laptop image. This image, this button 5, you can rename it and say laptop button. Okay, so now don't forget, like I said, this is my first page, or this is my first screen of my app. Now the next thing is I want to create a new screen. Then I'll come here, I'll just click add screen. Now this particular screen, I want to dedicate this screen to shoes. So I'll just call it shoes. And then I'll click create. So I have a new screen, and this screen is going to represent shoes. So I'm going to add different shoes and different prices to this particular screen. So I would add image. Image, this will represent the shoe. So now this image, I can make it the height to fit, just like we did the other one. No. I don't want to do that so we don't get confused. So let me do this. Let me delete this first. So let me add the image. I'll add the image. I'll add the button. Then I'll add text. That's this image. I'm going to upload the image of the shoe that whoever wants to buy can see. Then this text box, that is where I'm going to put the price. Then this next button is the button for buy. So if you want to buy, you just click this button, it will tell you to buy. Now I want to add just 3 shoes on this page. So the next thing is I'm going to do the same thing again. I'll add image, I'll add the text to, or the text box where I can put the price, and then the button, not check box, the button where I can just type buy. Then the last one, we're going to do it again. We're going to do the same thing again. Don't forget, I said I'm using image of the shoe. You are interested in the shoe. Text box will show you the price of the shoe you want to buy. The button, this button will use to represent the buy button. So just like we did for the first page, we will click on this image, we would increase the height, we would make the width also fit to page. Then we'll quickly go and insert the image. I'll go to upload. I'll go to upload image. So one of the shoes that we have downloaded before already. So this shoe 8. I'm now going to upload this shoe 8. Now I'll just go ahead to upload all the image that I need immediately. So shoe 8 has been uploaded. So it's uploading. So right now it's going to show. But instead of wasting time, let's go ahead and upload the next show. Okay, so you can see that show. So I want to upload another one so that I'll just know that I'm not coming back to upload any image anymore. So I can upload all the images that I need just immediately. This is shoe. I think I have a similar shoe already, so I don't want to do this again. Let me look for another shoe. Where are my shoes? Okay, let me use this shoe 6. Yes, I remember. Now this is uploading. Instead of waiting, okay, you can see shoe 6 has uploaded already. Let me upload the last shoe. I love this shoe. So I've included all my shoes. So I'll just close this. Then here, I'll click this tiny arrow here. And then let me upload shoe 5. No, 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 no. No, not the shoe. This is not the shoe that I want. Shoe 8. Yup, that's my shoe. Then text box here. I'm going to put the price for this shoe, but before that, I want to increase the width of the text box so I can scroll down here. So the width, let me just make the width to fit to parent, then text box. Then this place where we have text here, where we have text here, then I'll just put the price. So how much should I make this shoe? This shoe is worth 25,000 naira. Yep. And then I'm going to just click read only, and then my text, the alignment, I want it to be at the center. I want it to be at the center. So I'll click here. I'll choose center alignment, and then next thing I want to do is I want to make my font. I want to make it 16 so it can be large enough. 16. Then I want my font to be bold. Now another thing is this button here. I want to put color so that it can be sharp and attractive. So this color here, I will change it to, let's see. Oh, it's not changing. Print color. Let me see background. If I can find background color. No, 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 no. Okay, so this is background color. So I'll just choose blue. Then I'll click set. I just want to show my background color. Yeah, yeah, good. So now this text box, I'm just going to also make it to fit to parts, and then I'll scroll down. No, before I do that, let me make this. Let me make it 16 as well. Then let me make my font to be bold. Okay, then the background color, what should I change it to? I don't want colors, too many colors everywhere. Let me see if pink can fly. Okay. No, 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 no. Let me use red. Since red is the background for this, so that at least they can be the form of, it will look like, yeah, I think red is not a bad color to use here. Or let's change it to green. Since green is more like an action, we use green to take action. So yes, I think I'll do the green. Good. So then in that case, I should change this background color to something close to red. Let's see if yellow can fly. Too many colors already. Color riot. Another thing you must learn is when you are designing, you must use appealing colors so that your those that are visiting your app would you enjoy the place. Like, this is not bad. Let's just manage this. Yes, because I don't want to spend all I don't want to spend it all the time. So somebody comes to your page, they have seen your shoe, they want to buy, they just click on, they've seen the shoe, they've seen the price, they just click buy. So here we need to change the text and then we change it to buy. Okay, so this is text, the button here, we change it to buy. This text button here, you can just put it buy. So they've seen the shoe, they like the shoe, they've seen the price, they just click buy. The next thing, let's enlarge this also. Fit to part, fit to part, the same process. And then we need to add the image We go and search for the image, shoe 6. Okay, so that's my shoe. But the shoe is not coming out well, but I think we should just manage it. Okay, and then um, what do we need to do for the shoe? I think that's all. Then for the text, let's still use the same color. So let's use this orange color set as the button. You can make this to fit to parts, but the color is not showing, so we need to do that again. Okay, so we just click set, and then text. Oh, sorry, we're not done yet. Text. We make the text 16 just like the other one, and then we make the font bold, and then we always click read only. Okay, then for this text, we can make it. This should let's make this 35,000 naira, and then the alignment, let's set it to center. I think that's fine. So the last one here is the button. Text for button. Don't forget we use that for buy. Okay, so you are interested in the shoe, you just click buy. 16. Make the font bold, and then the width. Now these are things that it's more like we're just repeating what we've done already. So I'm sure that you should not find this difficult at all. So the next thing is to click on this image, and then we need to select the image, the right image. What shoe? I think we use these shoes. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no no. So you can easily delete. No, not delete. I just come here and change. Oh, I selected shirts instead of shoes. So let's use this shoe. Great! I love this shoe. I love this shoe. What's happening? Okay, so I think we should maintain this before the shoe occupies all the space. Oh, okay. So I don't want us to waste so much time adjusting and all. So let's just manage what we have. So we make this 16. We make font bold. Let's go to background color. Let's maintain what we have. Set background color, and then the width of the text. We do this. Then how much is the shoe? Let's say this is 25,000 naira. And then the right top, let's put it at center alignment just like we have done. Then this button, let's put it at center. It's already in center. Let's use this as buy, and then width, let's make it to fit to parts, and then we are good to go. So let's go back to our first page. So this is screen 1. So it means that anybody that comes to this our app and clicks shoe, it should just take them to where we have varieties of shoes and their prices. So it's quite easy. So now it's time to code. Now we need to write codes that allows our computer to recognize that links. We need to create a code that links this first screen to where we have shoes. So I'm going to click blocks right now. Blocks here is where we have our code. So I'll click blocks. And then the first thing I am going to do is I am clicking on screen 1. So I am saying, so I'm working on screen 1, and then I'm saying if you click on shoe image, when shoe image is clicked, I'll drag this to my work area. It means when you click shoe image, if you go to the screen and you click shoe image, what should happen? You go to variables, not variables, rather, you go to control, and then you say, you scroll down, you say open another screen. You come here and put it. It means when the shoe image is clicked, do open another screen, and then that screen, let's come to text here. You scroll up, then you pick this particular block, and then you type the screen you want it to move to. And the screen we want it to move to is shoes. So you type shoes. It must be in the same case. So it means when shoe image is clicked, what should happen? It should open another screen called shoes. So it means when they click the shoe image in the first screen, it should take them to the second screen where we have shoe. And not just screen image alone. Let's still go back to button. You say when shoe button is clicked, you use the same script. Then you go to control again. You scroll down. You say open another screen, or still the same thing. You come here, you type shoes. Shoes. Good. So we're done at least with the first we're done with the first program or with the first code. So what we have done right now is, let me now move back to my design area. This is my design area. So what we have actually done is, we have said anytime anybody visits our site, this is the first page they will see. When they click these shoes, it should take them to where we have all the shoes. We also wrote the second code that when anybody visits our site, this is the first screen they will see. When they click on this, it should take them to the second screen, which is showing shoes. So now, how do we test our project? Now, for us to test our project, you know, when I was starting this class, I said you need a phone. So on your phone, you go to your Play Store where you can download apps on phones. Then you download Kodular Companion. You download Kodular Companion. Let me type that in Microsoft Word so that you can see. So after we have done all of these things, the next thing you have to do is to go to let me enlarge this. The next thing you have to do is to go to Play Store on your Android phone. Go to Play Store on your Android phone. On your Android phone, so that we can test to test what we have done so far. Okay, so I'm doing that right now. So let me go back to my um, Kodular app. So I'll go to my I'll download Kodular Companion because you can only test it with your phone. By the time you download Kodular Companion, it will ask you to open it. Now, by the time you open your Kodular Companion, you would see, let's see if we can see that here. Let me type Kodular Companion. Kodular Companion. Let's see if we can, but it's going to, it has to be on your phone. You can see right now it's telling us to use Play Store. So you need a phone. And once you launch your Kodular Companion, this is your Kodular Companion. Once you install it, the next thing is you will see it will show you Kodular Companion scan code. Then to scan code, you come here and click text. Then when you click text, you would now see connect to companion. Once you click connect to companion, then it will show you this barcode. Now on your phone, you would see scan code from the Kodular Companion. Click the scan code, then scan the code. By the time you scan the code, I'm doing that on my phone right now, it's going to establish a connection, which is what is happening right now. My phone is trying to connect with my laptop so that I can test what I have done so far. Loading. Yes, I have that on my phone right now. So I'm going to go to my home screen. Home screen. Now, once I click on the image shoe, okay, show me a runtime error. I'm going to fix that error. So um, first, let me disconnect or let me reset, let me refresh companion screen. Okay, so maybe there's an error with my code. So I'll go back to my blocks here. First, let me delete this. Oh, see, I didn't spell my shoes correctly here. So let me correctly spell my shoes here and see what could probably be the problem. Okay, so I'm done. Let me test this again. Pressing companion. Once I click on shoes, yes. So this is correct right now. It's working right now. So I can still refresh companion so that it can take me to the page again. Then I can go back to my home screen. I'm on my home screen. Once I click on the image shoes, so I think okay, so I'm having a little issue, but it's working. But the issue I'm having is that it is not working for the image, it's only working for the button. So let me see if I can stack both here. Okay, so let me just put it on and delete one. Let me delete one of these. Let me delete this and see what I will get. I'm deleting this block right now. Yes. So I'll go back to my test and then refresh companion. Let me see. Okay, so I'll change this to There's a little challenge. I'm going to delete all of these codes, but you don't have to do all of this. I'm just trying to test. But what I showed you initially will work. Empty, yeah. Then my home screen again. I'm back to my home screen. So I'm saying when shoe button is clicked, yes, button. When shoe button is clicked, uh, what should happen? I'm just repeating the same thing. So if you did not get it the first time, please follow what I'm doing right now. You will get it. When shoe button is clicked, what should happen from control? You scroll down, you will say open another screen, which is called then text. You go to the text area or the text block, drag it here, and then you type shoes because we are linking the shoe button. Yeah, it's saying the companion is disconnected. Yes, yes, it's all right. So we are linking the shoe button to the first page. So I've done. So I want to test. I can say connect. I can say reset connection. Then to test every time you want to connect, you need to go back to your Kodular companion and scan barcode. Scan the barcode. Done that. Establishing connection. Establishing connection. So, friends, from what I have done, I want to believe that you'll be able to apply the same um, process to the other items. So, once I click, takes me to the next page where I have shoes. So, I think this is fantastic. This is beautiful. And here I am having fun. And I am so happy because what I have done is working. I've tested it here, it's working. If you follow my instruction from start to finish, you would also be able to do the same thing. So I am just going to allow you to do the same thing that I have done. By the time you are done, please, I would like you to try the same process, the same, you know, steps for shirts, for bags, and for laptops. So that is going to be all we are going to do for this weekend. After you have watched this video, try and apply all of this to um, your project, and let's see what you will get. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's class. My name still remains Mr. Nathaniel. I'll always be your teacher. I know you want to see my face. Okay, so I'll always be your teacher, and then every Saturday we are going to be having our class. But for this weekend, I believe that you can follow through all of the things that I've just shown you today and do your own projects yourself. Thank you, everybody, and bye for now. Thank you.